This is such a very exciting time to be Jenny Slate. You have a Netflix special.
Yes.
You have a new book, and congratulations, you just got engaged.
I did. Thank you.
Was it fun? Was it a good engagement story?
It was a very good engagement story. He proposed to me in France.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Isn't that so romantic? And it was very lovely. And then the post-engagement period where you're like, oh my goodness, it's happening. It's still happening. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it happened to me. That's nice. And it continued from France into the United States.
That's great.
Yeah.
It got through customs.
It got through customs.
This was
joy.
really, though, this must have been so exciting for your hometown. Very proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
And a local business made the effort to use their signage
Yes.
to create to congratulate you and Ben.
Yeah.
Were you happy when you saw this?
Okay.
Milton Zone, Jenny Slate is engaged. Congrats, Jenny and Ben.
I know. First of all, I thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah. I grew up in this town in like a haunted house in the middle of the woods, stayed inside the house, don't know anyone from the town. Okay? That's nice. Secondly, Dairy Freeze is like the holy place, smack dab between my parents and my grandparents' house, and we were never allowed to go there. And I would beg, like, every time, like, please, like, let me in again. Like, slamming on the window, and my mom would be like, you're lactose intolerant, we can't. And so, yeah. The fact that, first of all, this place knows that I exist is a miracle in itself.
Yeah.
Then the fact that I have overcome my lactose intolerance, thank you. An achievement.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the engagement to the man of my dreams, you know.
Yeah, this really ticks
Lay
a
me down,
lot
I'm
of
dead.
boxes, this whole thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's usually where it's like 2-for-1 hot dogs. Do you like wieners or whatever?
And they were like, no, they're going to have to just risk that there's 2-for-1 hot dogs tonight. We have to promote Jenny.
That's right. They have to promote my engagement. I'll also say that this happened on a day when I was in the town, and I'm really glad I didn't see it because I would have completely, like, floored the car into the Dairy
driven.
Free. Yeah, like I would have been like, oh my God!
I want to talk about your book, which is so lovely.
Thank
And
you.
I imagine you agreed to write a book first,
Yes.
and then you have to write the book. And
Yes.
that must be so overwhelming, that burden of pressure.
You know what? It is. And it is also a joy to write a book. And I love this book, but I am a terrible procrastinator.
Yes, I think a lot of people in our field are.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
And also at the time, love to smoke weed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it was kind of like, yeah, I'll definitely do this. I'll just like take a quick break for one sec.
Yeah.
Then like 8 months pass and I wake up, I'm like, but it was lovely to write it and also to decide, hey, guess what? You gotta stop smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also, it very much strikes me as the book you wanted to write.
Yes.
Which must be so lovely to have that moment of just taking the control and being, oh, you know what? I have things to express that other people would never express this way. And
Yeah.
it seemed like you really enjoyed yourself.
I'm really glad that you say that. I did enjoy myself. I think the book is funny, but it's very sweet, which is kind of like an interesting position to take in today's world.
Yeah, no, I think we all could use a little sweetness. I did want to talk about the cover because you kind of look at it and it looks sweet, and then you zoom in and you're like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen like a hamburger on a cornucopia before.
Yes. Yeah.
There's like a beer. Is that a beer can?
That's
there?
a beer can. I asked for the Bronto.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
The
sure.
Brontosaurus
Yeah,
down there,
I asked for the hot dog.
Oh, up there. There's a hot dog.
There's a hot dog, yeah. And then they just put a bra and a beer there because that makes sense as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you saw that, were you just? I'm always blown away when artists, like physical artists, when you ask them to do something and it comes back. I'm always just blown away by their skill and what they can do. Were you so happy when you saw the cover of this book?
I was so happy because like there's a version of this in my nightmare where it's just like a bagel. Yeah. It's just like what? It's just like a big Star of David. And they're like, no, this is your book. They're like, your book has arrived. It's just the Old Testament.